Hi, I'm Deb from Skein Sisters. I'm standing in front of one of our brand new yarns that we've just got in, and it is called Chaska Tacama. Now, it is a really gorgeous 8-ply yarn. It's made from cotton with alpaca in it too. So it's not got a ton of alpaca. It's 30% superfine alpaca and 70% cotton. So it's got that really nice cottony feel, but with just a touch of fluff of the alpaca. It's delightful to use. I was knitting one of the swatches and then Jane's taken over because I am so slow and I get kind of sidetracked to do my own thing. And she's laughing behind the camera right now.
Because you're not slow.
Yeah, because I'm not slow, but I am when it comes to swatches. But the thing that really drew us to this yarn is it comes in a really delicious palette of these natural colours that are just the natural colour of the fibre, of the alpaca fibre, which is changing it, plus just 6 brights, a nice kind of small palette of colours. So really beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you Jane's swatches. We'll start with the knitting one, which she's almost finished it. So you can see how beautifully even the stitches are. Jane was just saying she did continental purling in this one, which is hurrah, because she's not been very keen on continental purling. But it's really lovely. Now, strangely, we've just had a conversation, which we often do, about how yarns perform and what is said on the label versus what we actually can get. So the label says that you use a 3.25 millimeter needle and you get 22 stitches. Now, that's not an 8-ply needle that you would use, and it's absolutely definitely an 8-ply yarn. Jane's used a 3.75, and unblocked, she's getting 22.5 stitches over the 10 centimeters. So when it blocks, it'll just grow ever so slightly and she'll get that 22. It's quite dense at this gauge, but with the alpaca in it, it's probably going to loosen up a little bit and get a bit more drapey. So I do feel like sometimes you have to look at these labels and go, that doesn't really sound right. You look at the size of the yarn, it looks like an 8-ply, it says it's an 8-ply. Sometimes you just have to use use your knowledge a little bit. Don't trust the label all the time. So I would love this in short sleeve little tops. It would be amazing in big shawls, like more summery shawls as well, cardies, that kind of thing, for just that in-between stage, like right now, where it's the end of November and it should be 30 and it's 21, I think, today, which is pretty boring. Now, let's have a look at the crochet. The crochet is very beautiful as well. Not at all splitty, was it, Jane? No, not splitty. The construction of the yarn, it's got a nice sort of tight twist to it, which means that when you're actually working with it, it stays together, and it's hard for either your needle or your hook to go in between the plies. So it flows really well as you're making it. Now, isn't that a beautiful pattern? Look at that one. It's from a particular top called the Vania V-neck top by Jennifer Ozsays. So really, really pretty. Apparently it goes sideways in a couple of panels. I'll have to check that one out. It looks really, really fun. Anyway, I hope you like it. It's called, again, Tacama. We've got Tacama colours and then just the Tacama DK by Chaska.